Peace and prosperity, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm gonna round up what happened to me on my second 40-day juice/liquid fast. If you haven't already watched my videos explaining my first 40-day juice fast, then you can check them out on my wellness practice playlist. Who knows, in the future that playlist might have a new title, but for now it's under wellness practice playlist. Who knows how that playlist will expand, or where my YouTube will go, and which direction it'll go, but right now on the wellness practice playlist. Anyways, if you haven't checked those videos out, check those out. So yeah, I'm pretty well versed in the world of fasting. Funny, because earlier on I was sunbathing. It's August the 9th, by the way. The sun popped out a little bit today here in London. And yeah, I was doing a bit of naked sunbathing, and I was listening to this hour-long video about parasites, and parasites are demons, this conspiracy unveiled about parasites being demons, and it kind of backs up everything that I already knew, that I already learned beforehand, and really why I done that first 40-day fast. But look, why did I do it again? What was going on? What happened for me? I've been living a normal life for some time, and what does normal mean? Normal means I've been in situations where I haven't been up to no good, which means basically I didn't have my own space, my own living space for 2 years. So I was on a complete different journey. I was at one place while I was on curfew doing community service, and then I was went to go live in a temple. Then I done my travel for 8 months, and then I came to Vipassana for 3 months, and I met my ex, and I was living with her for 6 months. Then I went to Osho Lila for 3 months, and finally I landed up right here in Norfolk, in Middlesex, the outskirts of West London, in this cosmic room that is all my own doing, all of my own genius, my own flair. You know what I'm saying? The Virgo Prince in action. So yeah, the point I was getting at is, yes, I've been living a normal life, having structure, having routine, this and that. I know I needed to fast for so long, but I couldn't do it. I was struggling. I was really addicted to eating. At Osho Lila, eating twice a day. People complimented me, oh, you're so disciplined, you're so disciplined. You only eat lunch and dinner, don't eat outside those hours. But for me, I couldn't take that as a compliment, because I knew the energy behind my eating wasn't good. I knew that there was an addiction. I knew there was so much comfort behind me eating. I would always go out for seconds, and basically I knew I needed to fast. So what happened? I left Osho Lila, I went to Vipassana. When I came out of Vipassana, I had my last meal in Alperton. I had idli, dosa and sambar and coconut chutney, which is a little South Indian dish. That was my last meal. And for the first time, one of the first times, I went into a fast without self-sabotaging. What do I mean by self-sabotaging? Usually I fast after an intense binge of self-destruction on weed and overconsumption of food. Now, when I say overconsumption of food, I do not consume any false products. I do not consume any animal products. I'm not saying animal products are false. When I meant false, I meant processed goods. I don't put in any dairy, any dead flesh. I don't consume any sugars. I eat as wholesome as one could eat in this material realm of London. You know what I'm saying? Like, as good as we can eat, I can probably eat, because I've done a lot of detoxing on my system. So now my body is only physically attracted to good food. But like I said, the problem is still there. The emotional drive behind eating, and you know, food changes our consciousness. So yeah, there's a lot of emotional eating going on. There's a lot of, you know, using food to manage my energy. Life is all about energy management. That's what I've recognized on the path. That's why I'm a bit of a scientist that's constantly conducting experiments on energy management. Hence why I'm going to write the book Secrets of Living, which is a 2-step book. Number 1, explaining why we need to do this practice, and number 2 is all about the practical steps to being on the path. So where did I get at? I went into the fast without sabotaging. Boom, first day I drank water. Now the first day on a fast is the hardest. I keep telling people the first day the demon is going to creep in, the mind, the ego is going to play all tricks on you, and it's going to be on your back. It's going to be that monkey on your back saying, nah bro, don't do this, You can fast another time. It's not even worth it. Think about this food, that food. You're on Instagram scrolling, you're seeing all the recipes. You're like, oh. Mainly afternoon, evening is when this kicks in. For me, the daytime is alright. I usually don't drink in the morning. Drinking a lot of fluids takes away the hunger. But really, it's getting through the evening. Getting through the evening. But listen, let me tell you, once you overcome this demon of addiction, because let me tell you, we are addicted as a nation, as a species, to food. We don't realize that we are addicts for food. And bad food as well. So, guys, this ain't good. This ain't good. Anyways, let me get back to it. So, the first day I got over, it was just liquid, it was just water. The next morning I woke up, that's it. I was brand new. The fast had initiated. Getting through that first day was difficult, but after that first day, things are good. I'm now in a clear state of consciousness. I'm thinking clear, I'm seeing clear, I'm feeling clear. Boom, what did I do? I decided to dry fast. I didn't plan to dry fast. I saw what my energy was saying and what my body was saying the next day, and I decided to do a dry fast. So dry fast is no food, no water. There's hard dry fasting, which is not showering, not brushing your teeth, and there's soft dry fasting, which is showering and brushing your teeth. I think on the first day, I did brush my teeth, but I didn't shower. And I done a dry fast for nearly 3 days. Whew. 3 days. I got to like 2.5 days, I think, in the afternoon. And yeah, that 2.5 days, man, I was wiped out. I was just here on the sofa, just watching a lot of videos. Fortunate enough to be in this space where I don't have to, I'm not binded by some false job and pleasing some people that don't care about me and all that kind of stuff. I was in my own space, in my own energy, conducting my experiments, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of fresh. I was dead out here on the sofa. Energy was really low, but I knew I had to keep going with this dry fast as much as I can. Actually, I've got a lot of videos on my Instagram stories, so if you haven't got me on Instagram, Undeniable Force, if you go on my story, the 40-day fast, you can see there's a lot of updates on there, but I'm just going to quickly round this up. So, you know what I'm saying, if you haven't watched those videos, I would check them out because there's some insight. And why that came to mind is there's one day where I was dry fasting and I couldn't even speak. I was in my car like, so yeah, so now day 4, I broke the dry fast and I had some water. And I continued drinking water and I tried to go for water until day 7, but day 7 came and I was feeling weak and I done something different this time. So